Okay, so this is the Nesso shade. It's a really simple product that's very compact to store and carry. It's made of this really stretchy spandex type of material here. Comes with these poles with these soft foam balls that sort of just have little feet, and you can sort of move these around, and you can place those balls in different areas in the inside this shade area. Now this is not very much shade, and it's not waterproof. I would assume that water will penetrate this material, but as far as a quick and easy way to access some shade, and this can be placed in multiple areas around. You can use this back surface of the camper, this side, over the, you can attach it to the roof rack of the, if you have a roof rack. So as one of the options for a quick and relatively inexpensive compared to some of the other options that I've explored. Setup time is no time whatsoever on this. That's I think one in the plus column for this product, and the versatility is good. Like I said, it can be mounted anywhere. In fact, you can put these somewhere in the middle and then bring those back down to the ground and just make a sort of a ground shade. And that's what they're for, frankly. They're beach shade. Decent, like I said, decent quality. Comes with the bag like this, and comes with ground anchors. Okay. So as we can see, judging by my skinny arm, how compact the Nesso sidelines one shade is. Next, we're going to move on to the MoonShade, and we're going to attach it in that same spot along that rail right there. Okay, so next up is, like I said, the MoonShade. This is a rectangular shade that consists of two long aluminum poles, two upright poles, and then two guy wires and a couple ground anchors. This part here I don't use. That's the backbone of the back of the shade. I'm going to mount using just carabiners to these holes here, and fairly simple to set up. A little less simple to set up than, say, the Nesso over there. However, the setup time is relatively quick. This is a really effective shade because it's also quite versatile. And and it does come with side panels, not come with, but it has available side panels, so you can basically block out all four sides of this system and make a room. And that's unique. That part of the setup does take more time than setting up the whole shade, which I'm going to do real quickly, and then jump back on and show you how it attaches. Okay, so I'd say I spent 3 to 4 minutes putting together and attaching the shade to the camper. One thing that I find beneficial about the MoonShade is its dome shape in here, right? So you can adjust the height of these two ends, and as you can see, it's got a nice dome shape. One of the modifications I made is I went and got a Night Eyes cam for paracord that allows really quick adjustment to the tension on this guy wire. The other nice dome feature is that I have this pull pal and high lift on the back of the truck, and due to the fact that that's domed a little bit, I'm not putting a lot of stress on the tent from the top of this. I do cover that with duct tape. I just pulled it off. The other thing is that a button can be added to the inside of this to allow the water to sort of drip into our gutter system here. At this back juncture, right now you can see that it's open, but a couple button snaps could be added easily to allow the water from the top of the shade to run into the gutter system of the camper. So in a nutshell, that's the MoonShade. This is the shade we have the most experience with as far as a versatile awning. It is quite compact. There's the side panel that goes in the end on this side in order to create a back wall here for a windbreak. You know, in general, it's just a continuation of the space that's underneath the awning area. So you already have space underneath the back of the camper here, and this is just sort of an extension of that. Works good. Relatively inexpensive compared to the next option. The next option is the Dragonfly Tarps, custom-made awning system that was done for us and designed by us and them. So we're gonna take this MoonShade off and move on to the Dragonfly. So now I've got the Dragonfly tarp out. This would be a good time to just look at the size comparison as far as stowability between the three systems that we've looked at so far. The Dragonfly tarp has larger diameter poles, and there's 3 of them, and it's quite a bit more shade. It's a bigger system, so this bag is a bit bigger. Anyways, I'm going to take the contents out and show you what that looks like. Quick look at the contents. These poles are normally 4 section. I did take a section out of 2 of the 3, and I'll show you why in a bit. Those things are quite tall, and due to how they work, they're quite versatile. There's a nice bag for the anchors that they give you. You can use the screw-in style. These are kind of the pound-in style. I used those for the last 2 demonstrations, but I'm going to go ahead and set up the Dragonfly, then come back for some comments. Different than the last ones. I added these slotted chamfered slots in the rail itself. Now this was specifically designed to keep the water from the back of the tarp running into our gutter system. So an NRS style cam, and you feed the Cordura strap through there, and that's a really secure mounting. That will not come loose even in a very robust wind. Okay, standing within Dragonfly system. Now, try to make this brief because I'm going to set it up in several different configurations to kind of display how many ways this can be set up. So when we designed it, we added multiple places for the pole system. And that's a solid 15 feet over from here to there, and a solid 15 feet from that point to that point. So it is a relatively large shade. If I can get down and sort of display how large the shade is. So I'm going to set it up in a different configuration and then come back and make some comments. So in this configuration, we sort of can take the tail all the way almost down to the ground here. We probably could just by lowering this angle, right? And essentially make a nice large wind block. One thing that's really, you know, all the quality of this is made in Idaho, handcrafted. It's got this large section of bungee, NRS cam locks, high quality straps, and this is a high quality, feels high quality ripstop coated nylon seam sealed. Anyways, this is just one of the many configurations. I haven't even explored all the various configurations that this thing could be set up for, but you can see it really enhances the amount of shade by tilting it down into the sun. If the sun's low, you can really add to the shade of this area back here. I'll back up a little bit. Yeah, so I won't do them all, but there are multiple ways you can set this guy up to create shade and wind block. So I think for versatility, this Dragonfly system is probably the winner as far as just sheer versatility and size. However, it's also the most costly of the stuff that I've looked at, and I don't really have protection from that dome to this area here, so I'll have to figure out a way to protect the material in between the top of my high lift. This system can mount on the other side just as easily, or up over there as well, and kind of come off that way. So of the three, like I said, it's the largest. It provides the largest amount of shade, the most versatile, and the highest quality. Downside is cost and packability. It is not as compact as these other two systems. I hope that gives some folks some ideas on how to add awning or shade systems to their skinny guy campers. Thanks for watching.